and you're playing against another Power Five team, you're happy with the win. But obviously, being down that much in the first half was not ideal for us. Obviously, our kids really fought and came back and won the game. Our veterans came in, did a really good job of stabilizing the game. And that's really what you want to play well and be aggressive and make plays down the stretch. I thought Kiki was amazing in the game. She made some shots that got us going. We were able to attack the rim, attack their long closeouts because they started going under ball screens, and we made them pay. So at the end of the day, a win is a win, and we'll take it. But we understand we got some work to do to get better. And we're looking forward to that challenge and looking forward to the work.
Thank you, Coach. Our first question will be from Eric Columbia.
Hey, Q, great win today. You talked a little bit about the slow start, but even though, your team had that slow start, your team showed some real resilience in getting that. Is how much of the step in competition maybe resulted in that slow start, or was it just more your team in this slow start?
No, it was a bit of both. Penn State did a really good job coming out and attacking us. They came out ready to play. They were very enthusiastic. They were ready to play. I just thought that we just came out just sluggish and not with a lot of energy. I don't know why, but we gotta give a lot of credit to Penn State for sapping some of the energy by coming out being aggressive and getting out in transition and making shots.
Our next question will be from Mike Curtis.
Hey, Coach, you went with your upperclassmen for majority of the second half. What did you see from that unit that you really weren't getting from your freshmen?
Well, they just executed our scheme, and they did a better job of getting us set. But that group got to do a better job of guarding the ball. I mean, we let the kids just drive right down the lane and shoot layups. We can't go a straight line layups, and that's a big problem. We start playing against better teams. They're not going to miss the layups. They're going to capitalize. So we just do a better job of guarding the ball without where the people go. They get a lot of credit. They won this game because they came in and played hard and we took it to the point.
Yeah, and if I got a quick follow-up, tonight also marked the return of Emily Inksler. What did you see from her tonight?
What she does, she came in and rebounded the basketball. She had 8 rebounds in 18 minutes. So she did an amazing job on the class, and she really helped us out in some clutch situations down the stretch. And we got to just keep her engaged, keep her involved. And obviously, she's feeling good. She's back now. She'll be playing a lot more.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next question will be from Patrick Gunn.
Hey, Coach, it seemed, staying with Inksler, it seemed like you pulled a rabbit out of your hat right there when you brought her in. Why did you wait to bring her in until the third quarter?
Because I'm a really smart coach, man. Well, honestly, no. We just, it was good to see her get in the game, obviously, but just kind of get the flow of the game going. I really thought that some of our young kids really earned those minutes, so we try to get them playing in that first half and get them going, and then second half Emily came in and did a great job. So it was more about that.
Yeah, obviously you're a great coach. But so today the Williams and Cardoso did struggle a little bit.
No, I'm not very happy. It's not making me laugh. I'm not going to smile.
No, they have struggled a little bit today. It's obviously they're still freshmen learning, but what do you tell to them going forward so they can learn from this game?
Just get tougher. Get tougher. It's about toughness. You go and you play against a BCS level team. They're not gonna let Camilla just roll down the lane and get layups. They're not gonna let Priscilla stand aside and catch and shoot uncontested shots. When you make 8 threes, you just eliminate all your open looks for the rest of the season. They're gonna close it down and take them away. So they understand that now we're stepping up in this competition and they're gonna make plays. And they came out and they made defensive plays and took those guys out of their kill zones. And they weren't able to really score the ball effectively today. But they're good players and they'll figure it out and they'll get better. And we're helping too. So that's stuff we can do to help them.
Thank you, Coach.
Our next question is from Thomas Schultz.
Hey, Coach. Obviously, threes weren't falling in the first quarter. What was your message to the team and just how to change the game plan?
Well, we just want to keep balance and keep shooting open shots. But obviously, we started getting an advantage inside, so we just stopped throwing the ball inside and start punishing them at the rim. I think we had 40 some odd points in the paint. Yeah, 46 points in the paint. And that was big for us to get the ball inside and play at the rim. But we needed to start to make some perimeter shots to make teams come out and guard us.
Next question will be from Mario Sacco.
Coach, Kiara Lewis, 26 points, but 2 of 11 from behind the arc, and kind of along those lines. Do you feel it's kind of trying to find your identity early on with this basketball team? In the first half, you settled for those outside shots. Second half, she's getting to the rack and scoring at will. Assess her play and kind of the team's play of kind of finding their identity.
Well, she was amazing in the second half. Second half, she was really tough playing at the rim, playing downhill. But we still gotta shoot open shots. We can't abandon shooting open shots. You know, we get open looks from behind the arc. We gotta take them and we gotta knock them down. You know, we can't have players, you know, combining for 0 for 7, 0 for 12 behind the arc. We gotta make shots. So we can't get to just saying we're gonna just pound the ball inside and play at the rim exclusively, because then teams just back off and say, "Come on, drive, and we'll take charges." So we gotta just make some shots, and obviously when we put the whole in together, it's gonna be solid.
We have time for 2 more questions, the first of which will be from Johnny Woods.
Coach Q, Donnie Woods with World Exposure Report. Congrats on win number 307. Can you tell me a little bit about Kiara Lewis, what she means to your program as a leader and as a player?
I think I lost you for a second. Can you repeat that, Johnny?
Yeah, congrats on win number 307. Can you tell me more about Kiara Lewis, what she means to your program as a leader and as a player?
Well, Kiki's she can win a game for us, and obviously she proved it today, and that's what she means to us. You know, we can put the ball in her hands and have her go win a game for us. That's an unbelievable luxury to have. You know, a lot of teams don't have a player they can say, "Here, take the ball. We're gonna run dribble action for you for the rest of the game and make a play." And that's what she did down the stretch. We're very fortunate to have her, and very fortunate to have a player that can get down here and make plays like that. So she means a lot to us, and we gotta keep her playing strong, keep her playing aggressive, and obviously we gotta get her off the floor. Some we can't play at 38 minutes a night. You know, we gotta get her some minutes and get her off the floor. But just a really solid game for her. Just really happy and very fortunate to have her.
And our final question will be from James Corrigan.
Coach, going to Miami in 4 days, they'll have played one more game than you. Going on the road in the ACC, how prepared do you think, with everything that's gone on this year, how prepared do you think your team is for the challenge of conference play?
Oh, we are prepared to play. I mean, the mark of a good team is to win the ugly games. You know, anybody can go and get up 30 and be a front runner and win those games. But can you win the grimy, ugly games where teams aren't scoring? You turn the ball over a little bit here and there. They're making shots. How do you win those games? You win those games by having a tough team and a good basketball team. So I'm in no means down on my team. I think we got to play better to make life easier for us for the rest of the season. But 3-0 is 3-0, so we'll take them all just like that. If we can get 25 of them like that, go to the AC tournament, I'll take 25 just like that.
Great. Thank you, Coach. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, guys, thank you.
I believe we're going to be joined by Kiara Lewis shortly.
We're ready, Susie.
Great. Thank you for joining us, Kiki. We'll take questions. Again, reminder to use the raise your hand function. And our first one will be from Tim Nolan.
Here on the first half, you had a lot of one-pass possessions that were ending in missed threes, and then you guys started really moving the ball around. Again, you had a couple steals in transition. What caused the shift there, and how much of a role did you play in getting your team to have smarter offensive possessions?
Well, it was a total team effort. I saw that they weren't really pass faking, and I could get in the passing lane, get some steals, and try to get some momentum. And that's what I did. I wasn't making shots. I wasn't making shots in the first half, at least threes. So I tried to get it another way and help my team. And that was by getting steals.
Sorry about that. Our next question will be from Patrick Gunn.
Hey, Kiara, great game inside, but also of note that Angsler made her return. What was the shift in the style of play when she came in the game?
Emily came in and did what she does best, and that's rebound. And we kind of missed that in the first half. But once she got on the court, that's what we came for her. And she made some good passes. She did what she does well.
Our next question will be from Mario Sacco.
Kiara, what's the adjustment period like between you and Tiana over these, first 3 games, and how accustomed are you getting? It seems like, in the first half you settled, you 2 for 11 from behind the arc, but then you got inside and you said picked it up defensively. What's that adjustment period been like for you guys here early on?
Well, I think Tiana did a great job finding me in the second half, and that's how I was able to get easy layups. And credit her. That's what she does best. And she finds open players, and I knew that my shot wasn't falling, so I had to try to help in another way. And I know once I back cut, Tiana's going to find me, and that's what she did.
Our next question is from Eric Columbia.
Just going to go along those same lines, Kiki. What's it like playing with somebody like her? Because last year there was a lot of times where you had to carry the ball up the court. She's the primary ball handler, so being able to play off ball and work off of her, what's that like?
It's great. As I said, Tiana's a great player, and I'm happy to have her back. She makes my life easier. And, just having somebody else on the court who can pretty much do what I do is great. Not having to have the ball as much helps me a lot. And, Tiana, I'm playing with one of the best point guards in the country. So, that's always great to have.
We have 2 more questions. The first is from Mike Curtis.
Hey, Kiara, Coach Q decided to go with this upperclassman a lot in the second half. What do you tell the freshmen, Camilla and Priscilla, about kind of getting through that rough stretch?
Just stay positive. You're going to have off games or off nights, and just stay positive about it. And their time is going to come because we're going to need them down the stretch when we get into ACC play, which we play on Thursday. So we're going to need everybody on our bench.
And our final question is from Thomas.
Hey, Kiara, when Tiana drives in the lane, is there any specific thing you're thinking or any spot on the court that you're trying to get to?
The basket, because I know she's always looking at the rim, and I know she's always looking to dump off, and that's what she did today, and she found me. And Tiana's one of the best assist persons in the game right now, and I know every time she drives, she's looking to pass, and so that's what I did. I cut to the rim.